Hello everybody, welcome back to another Let's Buy a Chateau. Now I told you I was going to show you some of what I'm looking at purchasing, but I have some news there and that'll come out in the next video, but I might actually be going to France and seeing some properties in person in a couple of weeks. So until then, we've got something new. This is a chateau we're going to look at that just hit the market. This week, it actually went on the market on Valentine's Day. And you see it here. This one is a fixer-upper, to put it lightly. I'm going to show you where it's located. It is in the town of Moulins. Oops, not Switzerland, right here. And so it's nearly dead center in the middle of the country. That's where we're looking at today. So let's get inside. Let's look at this place. So this was actually built in the 1870s, according to the listing agent. What I love about the outside of it right out of the gate are the towers and their shape, and they're unique, and you've got one on every corner. Another thing that stands out to me that a lot of chateaux lose is along the roof line. I don't know, there must be a word for it, but along the roof line, there's that iron scroll work. A lot of times when they change out roofs or do different things, or nature, weather destroys those things, and you can see it all across the top of the roof line there, and that's pretty special, I think. So then we move inside. This is the entranceway, and we actually have marble panels. That's what you're looking at on the walls there. Marble panels that go all the way up to the cornice along the ceiling line. So really, really cool. And look at the floors. Oh, I am in love with those floors, the tile, just like that. It's amazing. Another special part that I love in a chateau, the stone staircase. And look at that iron railing that goes up in that amazing circular pattern with the stairs. An engineering marvel, no doubt, right? I mean, can you imagine figuring this out in the 1870s? It's magical. And of course, windows all the way around so you can see just beautiful light that flows in. So there are, according to the description of the listing, there are 2 galleries leading to 2 lounges on the main floor. I assume that's what this is. It's hard to tell. It's just kind of a photo through a room with a fireplace down there. But we've got some beautiful tile floors. Of course, that fireplace. And if I look correct, I believe this is the same room. With that huge, massive mirror. It's amazing that it's still there. We've got a beautiful ceiling rose. Floors need a little bit of attention. You can see something's been going on there. But yes. Then in all, throughout this whole property, there's the chateau and then a couple of rooms, or a couple of small buildings, like a caretaker's house and another building that is outside. There are 11 bedrooms in all, and this is one of them with that beautiful wood molding, wood paneling, beautiful gate, of course, leading outside. In all, this property actually has, look at my notes here, 21 acres. That is a lot of land. Yeah. And according to the listing agent, this is the Napoleon III period, this place needs a lot of work, obviously. This needs to be completely restored. Significant work needs to be completed. But in those 28 acres, there's a courtyard, like a square courtyard, and that I believe is this, which includes the dovecote, which is just the most elegant dovecote I think that I have ever seen. And that's all the photos they have, but in addition, there's a whole second building. There's a barn that's been converted into a couple of reception halls. Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. You can see the roof there. That must be that second building, the caretaker's cottage. There's also stables. Pretty cool place. Now, let's get to the budget, the how much. This is actually listed at, when you convert it into US dollars, approximately $476,000 for that place. Now, I don't know the condition of those other outbuildings, if they're even habitable, but wouldn't it be neat to be able to live in one of those places while you work on the chateau? Yeah, really cool place. And yeah, 15 minutes from the center of that town. So you're just outside of town. You're not terribly far There's no vines to rip off on the outside, right? That's a plus. Let's look on the positive side. But anyway, that's our gem I wanted to show you this week. It was brand new on the market. So that's why I thought this is great timing. Yes, it needs a massive amount of work and money, but isn't it fun to see in these original details, but in this neglected state? I mean, you don't need to do anything to fix up the marble, just give it a polish, and it's beautiful, standing the test of time, for sure. All right, stay tuned for details on my potential trip to France in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully have everything sorted out in the next week. There's been a lot of back and forth with real estate agents over there and all of that, so I hope to have some really good news for you soon. So with that, have a great day. I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up. We'll see you next time.